Welcome, Mama Love to Read friends. It's Mrs. Sherwood here with another wonderful story. This one is called Scaredy Squirrel at the Beach. Warning: Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone puts on a number 65 sunscreen before reading this book. Scaredy Squirrel at the Beach, written by Melanie Watt. Scaredy Squirrel never goes to the beach. He rather vacation at home alone where it's safe and risks being surrounded by the wrong crowd. Take a beach vacation. A few crowds Scaredy Squirrel wouldn't want to be caught in the middle of. A flock of seagulls, tribe of jellyfish, herd of sea monsters, a pack of pirates, tons of falling coconuts, mobs of lobsters. He is perfectly happy to build his very own private beach. Scaredy Squirrel's Guide to Building a Safe Beach. What you'll need to get started: paper and crayons, one stick, one inflatable pool, one flashlight, one bag of kitty litter, one plastic flamingo. 1. Draw beach scenery. 2. Use stick to hold upright. 3. Cover ground with sand. 4. Inflate ocean. 5. Turn on sunlight. 6. Install beach wildlife. And enjoy. It looks like the beach and feels like the beach, but it doesn't sound like one. Scaredy Squirrel noticed something's missing: the soothing sound of the ocean. The solution: make a quick trip to the real beach and find a seashell that fits the description below. Seashell quality and performance chart: germ-free, shiny exterior, crystal clear ocean sound. Red alert! Seashell must not, I repeat, not be occupied. But traveling to the real beach requires careful planning. First, get a passport. Passport: family, rodent. Type: flying squirrel. First name: Scaredy. Middle name: Orvie. Last name: Squirrel. Initials: SOS. Place of birth: nut tree. Second, draw a map. Beach map. Mission: Operation Seashell. 7 a.m., enter box and wait. Don't forget passport. 7:30 a.m., get picked up by the mail truck. Verify passport. 8:45 a.m., arrive at beach and wait until the coast is clear. Don't lose passport. 11:42 a.m., exit box and find seashells. Hold passport. 1:49 p.m., enter box and wait for pickup. Pickup, check passport. 6 p.m., get delivered back to the nut tree. Put away passport. Here he is, right here. He's traveling around. His destination is right here. Seashells should be here. It says, caution: falling acorns have a mind of their own. They can knock you out without warning. Careful, birds of feathers flock together. Seagulls can drop by any time. Never trust a mob of lobsters. They are a pinching territorial and they eager to snap. Important: sea monsters are camera shy. Keep a camera close by. Ahoy, matey! Watch for pirates. Arr! They may make ye walk the plank. Stay away from tribes of sea fish. You'll be stung by how many sneaky they can be. And at last, but not least, travel light and dressed accordingly. Scaredy's beachwear. This squirrel is in training professional. Don't try this at home. Exhibit A: protective headgear for falling coconuts. Exhibit B: protective eyes, patch to fool pirates. Exhibit C: protect flotation device to prevent sinking. Exhibit D: protective camera to discourage sea monsters. Exhibit E: protective compass to avoid getting lost. Exhibit I: protective french fry to distract seagulls. Exhibit H: protective oven mitts to block germs. Exhibit G: protective rubber band to tame lobsters. Exhibit F: protective footwear to shield from jellyfish. Remember, If all else fails, play dead and send an SOS. The next morning, as planned, Scaredy Monster jumped into the box. At 7:30 a.m., he get picked up. They drive and drive. At 8:42 a.m., Scaredy gets dropped off and waits and waits. 11:42 a.m., a crowd appears. Uh-oh. People were not part of the plan. Can you find him on this page? That's right, he's right here. Scaredy Squirrel panics and plays dead. 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later. Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that the perfect seashell is right under his nose. Surrounded by friendly people, he decides to join the crowd. Scaredy Squirrel builds sandcastles, takes pictures, floats around in the ocean, and sunbathes with the others. He forgets all about the flocks of seagulls, tribes of jellyfish, herds of sea monsters, packs of pirates, tons of falling acorns, and mobs of lobsters. He is glad to be a part of the crowd. Back home after a day of fun in the sun, Scaredy Squirrel inspired to make one more important addition to his own beach. What do you think it's going to be? A crowd. He's using garden gnomes. P.S. As for Scaredy's next visit to the beach, it might be sooner than he thinks. Uh-oh. Red alert. If you like that story, hit that like button, subscribe to that channel, and hit that notification bell for more books. Thank you for watching.